Hello, hello, hello. We are back with another week of mentor sentences. Now, last week we talked about compound sentences, and we talked about a compound sentence combines two simple sentences using a conjunction and a comma. And the four conjunctions that we covered last week were and, or, but, and so. And we talked about using and when you have two sentences that share a similar idea or a continuing idea. We talked about or when there's a choice or an option. We talked about but when there's a difference or a change. And we talked about so when there's that cause and effect relationship. Now, this week, we're going to look at making those compound sentences, but also adding variety into our sentences. Not every sentence needs to be a simple sentence. Not every sentence needs to be a compound sentence. So we're going to look at that variety within our writing. Alrighty, let's get going. Amira didn't hear her alarm and woke up late. Now, that is a simple sentence, even though it has the word and in there. Now, if you're looking at this, there's a subject, Amira, and predicate, did not hear, in the first part. But there's no subject after the and. That's because Amira is still the subject. Amira didn't hear her alarm, and Amira woke up late. Let's look at the second part. She rushed downstairs, grabbed a Pop-Tart, and ran all the way to school. She is our subject down here. And what did she do? She rushed, she grabbed, and she ran all the way to school. So we actually have three predicates in that second part. Now, both of these, are good by themselves, but it would be better if we saw them together. Now, what is the relationship between these two sentences? We could use and. These two sentences are connected, but wouldn't really fit here. We don't really see a choice or an option here, so or isn't a good fit. But let's try so out. Amira didn't hear her alarm and woke up late. So she rushed downstairs, grabbed a Pop-Tart. It's going to be capitalized because it's a proper noun, and ran all the way to school. I really like the way that looks, but I would also make sure that in my writing, if that's the sentence I use, it might have a shorter sentence on either side of it to kind of balance it out. All right, so let's look at the next one. Abby, Jim, and Steve were studying late in the library. Well, who's our subject? Is it Abby? Is it Jim? Is it Steve? It's actually all three. Abby, Jim, and Steve were studying late in the library. They ordered Chinese food and ate on the outside steps. So let's look at that. Abby, Jim, and Steve were studying late in the library, and they ordered Chinese food and ate. I'm thinking there should be an it. Ate it on the outside steps. I like that. Now, with yours, what I'd like you to do is you can leave the studying late in the library or studying wherever. And then they ordered, what are they going to order? Are they going to order Raising Cane's? Are they going to order a pizza? What are they going to order? So in your example, I want you to do one with three people. And then the second one I want you to do is one with somebody running late. And then you're going to change what they're grabbing as they're running out the door. All righty, everybody. I will see you tomorrow.